been in this house for as long as Honorable Ichungwa has been. 10 good years and counting. And I know what is relevant and what is not relevant, and our standing orders. Mr. Speaker, this procedural motion is all about time. It's all about time allocated to the committee to undertake its work. And I am basically addressing the issue of time. I am not delving into the matters, substantive matters before the committee, Mr. Speaker. And I will not. I will not.
Honorable Wandayi.
Yes.
I agree.
Yes.
You are very experienced. Now, the motion before us is the committee saying give us 3 days.
Correct.
You would either be supporting the 3 days or opposing the 3 days on the basis of inadequacy or the opposite.
I am laying a basis. I'm laying a basis for my eventual take on this request, Mr. Speaker. And if you give just a few minutes, I will conclude.
You'll get there.
Yes. Mr. Speaker, you know, this is a house of records. This is a serious house that must play by the rules. We can't be seen to be bending rules at every turn, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, and I wanted to go on record that even as we speak, for this and among other reasons, members of JLAC belonging to the minority coalition, the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Coalition Party, have since withdrawn from the proceedings of that committee. That must go on record. It doesn't matter whether, you know, my friend, Honorable, I don't know who it is. Let me not talk about him. Yes. Mr. Speaker, when I attended one of the meetings of this committee, I was reminded, really, of the sad happenings of the 1980s, when there was a special committee of the then ruling party, KANU, the disciplinary committee of KANU, then chaired by the late Okiki Amayo. That was a committee that was convened whenever there was a predetermined objective to achieve. The current JLAC in its current proceedings is reminding us of the KANU disciplinary committee.
Honorable Wandayi.
The JLAC has become an Okiki Amayo committee, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Wandayi, limit yourself to whether we expand the time or we don't. You are now going into the merits of the conduct of a committee, which is not permissible.
You know, Mr. Speaker,
and I don't want...
with the tremendous possible respect, Mr. Speaker, if I could be allowed to prosecute my matter, as I contribute to this very important motion. Mr. Speaker, my point is this, as I conclude, that this committee should have asked for ample time, because the world is not ending, Mr. Speaker. It should have asked for ample time to enable them give the respondents adequate time to prepare themselves for their defenses, Mr. Speaker.
Order on that.
Honorable Speaker, I think you are well informed to guide the Honorable Opiyo Wandayi, because now he has gone to the extent of disparaging the proceedings before the committee in the pretext that is laying grounds on the question of time sought, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, let me just also point out, Honorable Speaker, because if you are looking for opportunities to play politics, Honorable Speaker, we could also do the same. But we want to restrict ourselves to the business before us on the procedural motion on extension of time. A person who has already offered information that they have since removed themselves from the activities of this committee, Honorable Speaker, then cannot be standing before this House to oppose time in a process where his coalition is not involved. It is in a process, Honorable Speaker, and Honorable Speaker, if you ask the Honorable TJ Kajwang to relax, because he's a member of that committee who should be seated in that committee, but does not have the guts and the audacity to sit before committee, but you follow your party leader to walk out of committees of the House. If you are elected members of parliament to articulate issues before committees, you articulate those issues before committees and not to follow your party leader in walking out. You can walk out in the streets, you can walk in anywhere, but not in parliament. Parliament
Order, honorable members. Order, honorable Kajwang. Order, honorable Kajwang. Order, honorable Kajwang. Honorable TJ, this is what we can easily take the House to when we bring on the floor parochial politics. Order, honorable Kajwang. Honorable Kajwang, you are a seasoned not only lawyer but parliamentarian, and you are precluded from losing your temper. Order, Honorable Kajwang. Order, Honorable Kajwang. Honorable Kajwang, order. You are precluded from losing your cool. Remain the lawyer that I know. If a lawyer loses his cool, his client will go to jail. Honorable members, this matter is very simple. Do we extend time? We don't extend time. And that will be